Hello, hello, and welcome back to Remember the Flowers. It hasn't been too long since I last played this, but new chapter came out, so I thought might as well read it. Interlude 2. I don't even remember what Interlude 1 was. Was this the Cooper one? The Lansu one? Don't really remember. But we'll just get in there. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Artemis. It's time to get up. All right, Lance. It's time to get up. Yeah, this is Artemis. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, first line, bad read. Let's go. Oh, okay. I feel a jolt run through my neck and making me slam my head against the window. I'm so dazed that it takes me a moment to remember where I am. It's dark in the car. We must be going through a tunnel. Artemis smiles at me as he stuffs something in his coat pocket. Sorry about that. You wouldn't rouse, no matter what I tried. So I decided to put that collar to good use. I made my animosity clear. Okay, with a loud growl. I find that hard to believe. Come now, no harm, no foul. I completely forgot how I used to voice Lance. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That hurts like a bitch. I rub my neck. Perhaps my intel on you was wrong, yet again. That was a relatively weak current. Not very smart to mess with someone who has nothing to lose. Oh, please. We both know that's not true. Is that right? I know you're just as petty as the rest of us. If you work with us, you can get back at all the people who screwed you over. Including you. Artemis laughs. You know what? Sure, why not? Once we get you settled in, I give you permission to try me. Just know that I don't play fair. I don't need you to tell me that. Where are we anyway? We're en route to your new home. Besides that brief flash of light on the ceiling, I can't see anything. The walls look rather compact, with only two lanes to drive on. An underground tunnel, huh? How fitting. And why is that? I just think it's a fitting way to get there. Looks dank and depressing to me. Then you should feel right at home. Look, we're almost there. The weasel slowly pulls us in before handing me a pair of sunglasses. Put these on. It's brighter than you think. His smile can only mean he's toying with me again. If I refuse to wear them, it'll hurt my eyes. If I take them, I'll be doing what he says. I really do hope that I get the chance to kill him one day. With a grunt, I decide to put them on. I'm used to playing along to try and survive. I jolt as we suddenly start rising upwards. Oh. Whoa. Okay. It's been a while since we've been in like a city, hasn't it? Like since basically the beginning of the game. Light starts to pour in through an opening above us. Even with the sunglasses, it takes a moment for my vision to adjust to the sunlight. It's bright and sunny today, with very few clouds in the sky. In front of me are several buildings that I think are skyscrapers. I see the dome-like structures encasing everything like I was previously told, but it's not nearly as dreary as I envisioned. It's so jarring that I drop my guard enough for Artemis to catch me by surprise. He chuckles lightly with a hint of malice. See? Not so depressing, is it? Not really, no. This is Russum. This is really Russum. It is, yes. Welcome to the business, Lance Krager. He helps me unbuckle my seatbelt so that we can exit the vehicle. The air is fresh, and there's a nice breeze flowing through my fur. What's most surprising is how much grass there is. My, someone's enamored, aren't they? What do you think?
It's weird. It's nothing like I've pictured it, or have been told.
Such are the dangers of propaganda. I assure you, we have the people's best interest at heart.
I'll believe that when I see it. I know enough about this place to be skeptical.
If that's your prerogative, then there's nothing I can do. At least try to enjoy yourself, won't you? Life is utterly pointless without entertainment.
Whatever you say.
Welcome back, sir. Someone from behind catches our attention, immediately putting me on edge. Oh, look at this lad. Look at him. Okay. Looks to be a raccoon. A small one, at least. He's carrying a clipboard under his arm and has a bag slung around his shoulder. I try to lower my tension. If need be, I could take him in a fight. There you are, Jasper. Sorry to make you come out on your day off. No big deal. I just wasn't expecting you to come back so soon. Thankfully, our new recruit has been rather cooperative. Isn't that right, Mr. Kragger? I grunt and try to ignore them. You'll have to excuse him. He just woke up from a nap and is rather cranky, it seems. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Kragger. I'm the same way. His voice is rather high and mildly irritating in my ears, mainly because he's trying to be so friendly with me. I glance toward the runt. He really expects me to answer. Artemis is smiling while his eyes remain cold, before gesturing to his coat pocket. In annoyance, I spit on the ground before turning to face them.
I just want to get settled in. It's been a long trip. Don't you have a, dissection to attend to or something?
Dissection? Dissection? Jasper tilts his head with a confused look on his face. Artemis actually laughs. What a morbid sense of humor. Again, please forgive him, Jasper. He's got a lot to learn about how we do things. Oh, absolutely. Here, let me get you your car parked, sir. Then I can assist you. You're too kind, Jasper. I am admittedly a tad worn out after driving for so long. It's no trouble at all. Seriously, it's one of the few times I get to get an excuse to drive, after all. You do have a point. As you know, I'll take any excuse to avoid the ports, just as I can go for a spin. Jasper hands over the keys to his car to the excited raccoon. Take your time. I'll give Mr. Kragger a small tour of the premises before we head inside. On it. Be back soon. I can't help but stare at Artemis. Either he really is a good actor, or he's being genuinely nice to this guy. After the raccoon drives away, I decide to speak up.
Who the hell was that?
I love this face. I love this face so much. Artemis turns his cold gaze at me once again. That is Jasper Sanders, my assistant. Adorable, isn't he?
Just peachy.
You'll see him from time to time when I'm out on business. He gestures for me to follow him down one of the paths. While you were asleep, I got your credentials verified and approved. You'll be working under me for the time being.
Cool.
And now's a good time as as good of a time as any to let you in on something. Artemis turns to look at me with a very serious look on his face. I'm well aware that you know more than you should about our base of operations. Oh, sorry, let me turn... I didn't realize the game audio was that low. Let me turn that up for you guys. Okay. When you're on the surface, you are not to mention anything incriminating to anyone, even to your fellow employees, unless told otherwise.
If you were a bit less vague, I might have a clue as to what you're talking about.
How stupid can one man possibly be? I just roll my eyes. I'm starting to get used to this petty attempts at trying to get under my skin. Artemis pulls out the remote to my collar. I tense up. I'm not a big fan of repeating myself. If you don't listen to me, whatever happens is on you. An Arcadian collar can do more than just send electricity through your body. It records and transmits everything you say to the higher-ups. If they if they find out your lips are loose, they won't hesitate to kill you right then and there. They can tighten the collar to prevent you from talking, or send enough volts of electricity to fry your brain. It's even possible to detonate it, no matter where you are on this planet. Artemis tucks the remote back into his pocket before he exhales. If you value your life, you'll learn to keep quiet.
Why are you telling me all this? What's the catch?
Artemis smirks as he pulls down the turtleneck he's wearing, showing his own Arcadian collar. What's the fun in it if I don't get to give you a fighting chance? In the distance, we see Jasper jogging to try to catch up with us. We can talk more candidly later. Just not now. Understand?
I got it.
Artemis smiles. Good. Well, these are fun facilities. Artemis gives me a tour of the main building. It reminds me a lot of Tensia. Very pretentious and sterile. By the way, your roommate will be arriving today. We got a roommate? Aw, lit.
Excuse me, my what?
You're excused.
You're fucking kidding me.
Have I ever lied to you?
Yes.
Artemis sighs. Honestly, I thought you'd be more open to the idea.
You should know that I work better alone.
Well, it's a good thing you're not alone anymore, new recruit. My snout twitches in irritation. Don't worry, it's more of a front than anything. You're used to lying to others, yes? You'll be doing most of your work down below. However, space has been rather scarce.
Can't I just sleep in a storage closet or something?
I'm afraid not. As a new recruit, you must familiarize yourself with the more mundane aspects of working here.
Such as?
For starters, you can remove that stick up your ass and learn to enjoy yourself.
I can't imagine working here will be enjoyable in the slightest.
You have a poor imagination. Use this as an excuse to broaden your horizons. Atta boy. And here are your living arrangements. You'll start out small, but if you produce satisfactory results, I can pull some strings for you to get better accommodations. I don't know, this place looks pretty spacious. You know.
Gee, thanks. Love adding more things to my ever-growing list of debts.
I do too. We have so much in common. Here's your keycard. Be sure not to lose it. Wouldn't want to add more to that list after all. I snatch it and push past the weasel.
Shut up.
I take my rifle off my back and place it against the wall. It's only one room, but it's pretty big. The bunk beds are built into the wall to save space. There's bunk beds? Where? I want to see them in the background. The common area on the other side is circular, with a curved couch and a coffee table. Across from our bunk beds is a serviceable kitchen. Everything is obnoxiously white, it's almost blinding. It smells clean, too. If you want to cook anything, there's a tablet for you to order ingredients. A serviceman will personally deliver them to you. The showers are on the floor as communal, but you'll have your own toilet past the door on your right. And don't worry, your collar doesn't care about getting wet. Artemis rambles on without letting me get in another word. Eventually, I resort to interrupting him.
Am I allowed to leave whenever I want?
Oh, absolutely. You're not a prisoner. Just remember that the Arcadia Collar will track each and every step you take. It will be in your best interest not to wander too far without giving prior notice. Artemis flashes his stupid smile.
I get it. I won't pull on my leash too much.
See, you are learning. Artemis's axiom beeps. He swipes through a few screens with a serious look on his face. Well, I was hoping to at least get a shower before getting back to work.
Oh no. Does that mean you're leaving already? I'm heartbroken.
Don't you worry. I'll come back later tonight to give you your first mission.
Jesus, already?
Welcome to Russum, Lance Krager. We work tirelessly to make the world a better place.
Fantastic. Better hurry before that collar of yours zaps you or something.
You really think they need to pull that with me? Unlike some people, I know my place and I am willing to do my job correctly.
Then you should be a good example and get the fuck out.
My, someone's impatient and needs some alone time. You can find some quality lotion in the water closet.
Out!
I growl. Artemis bows pretentiously. Of course, Your Highness. With that, the weasel makes his way out of the room. The door slides shut automatically. Out of frustration, I spit on the floor. You have a roommate coming in. Like, you gonna clean that up? That's so rude. It's not just your living space anymore, Lance. Like, come on. Then I look around the room for any potential cameras. I wouldn't be surprised if they bug the place. Although, I guess there's no point while I'm wearing this collar. My eyes immediately veer towards the bathroom.
Where the fuck is that lotion?
Sir. Sir. The running water makes it difficult to hear. Before I got in, I tested how loud the door was with the shower on. I should be able to pick up on it if someone enters. I technically work here now, so I shouldn't be as tense as I am. Still, never knowing what these freaks would stoop to. It's been a while since I had a decent shower. Has it been a while? How long have we been out? How long has it been since that shower on, like, build, what, 3 or... Like, 3 or 4? I don't remember. I decide that if I can't do anything outwardly rebellious, I'll at least take advantage of their amenities where I can. Despite being communal, each of the showers have their own separate stall and locking door. I made sure no one else was in here. I need some alone time. I take the opportunity to give myself a good rinse as I can. I'll need to get my own shampoo. None of the ones in here particularly appeal to me. It gets the job done, I guess. I've heard the door open twice so far, making me freeze each time. Both times, it was just them taking a piss, washing their paws, and leaving. The stall is still locked, but I can't be too careful. I feel like I'm on an infiltration mission again. Doubt anyone's made it this far, though. Lucky me. Fuck, I'm way too tense right now. The bottle of lotion Artemis teased me about. The thought of doing something that he suggested makes me bite my lip. With a grunt, I lean down to pick it up and at least smell it.
Smells like vanilla. I'm really fucking pent up, but I don't need his advice. I've been fine up until now without his fancy bullshit, and it'll just rinse off anyway. I'll save it for when I'm done in here.
I set the bottle back down and realize I've gotten hard thinking about how to blow off some of this stress. I sigh before getting back to business. So does that mean this boy is going to regularly shower? Is he no longer going to be a stinky, like, piss wolf, you know? I spent longer than normal in the bathroom. My axiom hasn't made any noise, so I guess I'm not needed quite yet. On my way back to my room, I pass by a few people who look at me curiously before they whisper to each other. It takes effort not to growl at them for staring. I just scoff and stare and try to ignore them. It's awkward. It's awkward walking around the halls in just towels. I'll need to make a habit of showering late at night. You didn't just bring a change of clothes? Come on. While carrying my clothes, I rummaged through my pants pocket for the keycard Artemis gave me. Whoa! What is this, lad? Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. The second the door slides open, I've met with yet another person I've never met before. He's crouched down and has his back on the door like he's inspecting the room. His eyes perk in my direction and the sound of the door opening. Hello there. Oh, fuck, don't tell me. You must be Lance Krager. It's nice to meet you. I groan. Yes, that's me. I assume you're my roommate then. That I am. God, this lucky son of a bitch. He gets up to greet me enthusiastically. I thought he might be a wolf at first. Upon closer inspection, I'd say he's a Shiba Inu. God, this is the cutest character in the game. Oh, no. The fur pattern checks out. Never seen a blue one though. It looks like we're about the same height, but he's definitely wider than I am. He's a tall, wide boy. The name's Benjamin, Benjamin Amos. Though most people just call me Benji. That's adorable. It's nice to meet you. You already said that. Look, I'm kinda... Without even hesitating, Benji gives me a bear hug. My instincts go into overdrive. My arms are free from the sudden embrace, and I prepare to use them. I hope we can get along well. This is only my first day, but if you need anything, let me know. Get off me! Why would you look at you scaring him, Lance? Well, treat the boy good. I roar at this man and his sudden intrusiveness. He startled and loosens his grasp, giving me a chance to slip away. With a swift movement, I knee him in the gut. While he's about to fall on his knees, I grab him aggressively by the arm and wrap around and whip him around until he's in a chokehold. If you want to see the end of the week, you're going to stay as far away from me as... Wait. You're going to stay as far as you can away from me. I have no interest in getting close to you, or anyone who works here. Not if you understand. Don't speak. I can feel both of our heartbeats. Mine is fast but stable. His is completely erratic. He meekly nods. He's shaking. After a moment, I can smell the fresh scent of blood coming from somewhere, and I snap back to my senses. I spot bright red fluid running down his arm, and he's struggling to escape. Fuck. So much for being discreet. It hasn't even been a day and I'm being reckless. He could easily report me, and I can only imagine how well that'd go. I don't have time to be pulling stunts like this. I have to figure out how to get this collar off of me and get out of here. I need to rein myself in and think things more carefully. As I am now, I have little to no autonomy. I forget that I'm stuck in this shitty game Artemis set me up in. I click my tongue at this rate. At this rate, I can already tell I'm going to die working for these assholes. I loosen my grip on his neck and let him go. The Shiba drops to his knees, catching his breath, and scampers a few feet away from me. Taking a closer look, I can see just how much blood is dripping onto the floor. If this guy really wanted to harm me, he could have done so. As he is now, he just looks like a harmless dog fearing for his life. The slash marks on his arm begin staining a deeper red than the more blood spills out. Okay, I need you to stand up. Can you do that? He weakly nods. Good, here, let me help you. Upon Upon looking at my paw, I see a scrap. Like, I can wait. I scrape some of his fur off his arm as well. I don't think he's in a lot of pain, but he's definitely scared. Oh, he's a sad, worried boy. Okay.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
His ears are laid back, and he's avoiding looking at me. I can't believe how much I fucked up. How much of a fuck up I am. Angry at myself, I shake my head.
Look, you don't need to apologize. If anything, I should be the one saying sorry. Let me take a look at your arm.
He nods before turning back to me.
I think there's a first aid kit in here somewhere. Hang on.
Okay. I don't know how much is left of Interlude. I have no idea, but I do want to end the part here before this goes on for too long. So I'll see you guys around.